Good evening. Mr. Daniel Austin, Board Trustee.
There's a whole new world I see, and so many things that I can do with your strength in me. Now I ask you to hear as I sing of brighter days, for I need to have you very near. Come and guide the way, give me the wings of an eagle. I will soar into the sky. Give me strength to hold a brother's hand as he's passing by. Give me the eyes of tomorrow. Let me see what I can find. If you lead me, I will follow now. Give me wings to fly. You've been watching me grow, and you gently lead me on. It's a love that I know. Guides and keeps me strong. Now I ask you to hear as I sing of brighter days, for I need to have you very near. Come and guide the way, give me the wings of an eagle. I will soar into the sky. Give me strength to hold a brother's hand as he's passing by. Give me the eyes of tomorrow. Let me see what I can find. If you lead, high above the clouds I can see the beauty down below. And I know you're holding me. I will never fly alone. Give me the wings of an eagle. I will soar into the sky. Give me strength to hold a brother's hand as he's passing by. Give me the eyes of tomorrow. Let me see what I can find. If you lead me, I will follow now. Give me wings to reach the sky. Moving up, I'm rising high. Give me wings to fly.
Friends, administrators, and faculty members to the 1992 Ferndale High commencement. We are glad that you are here to share an important moment in the lives of the scholars who are graduating tonight. Our major welcome is to our parents because they are the main key for our success in reaching this special day. Parents were there to get us out of jams. Parents were there to put us back in school when we got suspended. Parents were there when we wanted to borrow the car, and my favorite, parents were there when we needed money. Our parents have done so much to get us to where we are today. This is the moment that they have been waiting for. What you're about to witness is more than just a graduation, but it's when all the dedication and hard work for 4 years now receive recognition. The scholars who are graduating tonight have realized that striving for success will eventually pay off. It pays off here and now. This is the day that the class of 1992 have been waiting for. To the graduating class, congratulations. I wish you the best of luck in the future. We are the generation to make the world better. As John F. Kennedy once said, If we cannot end now our differences, at least we can make the world safe for diversity. And you can quote me on this. Knowledge is power, and with power comes pride. The power of knowledge is the strength of the mind. As for parents, families, friends, administrators, and faculty members, once again, welcome to the 1992 Ferndale High Commencement. And I present to you the class of 1992.
Why is Ferndale High School special or unique? Graduating senior Darren Clark's response to this question was, Ferndale is special because we see each other as humans, not races. Our school has taken a step towards racial harmony that will hopefully influence generations to come. This school is unique, and the class of 1992 learned from it. Ask what was the most important thing you learned in your high school years. Latrice Saunders learned from Miss Kessela to try and try again. Amy Siebert responded, don't try to be like anyone else. Be an individual. But the answer most often given was expressed best by Dan Bach, who said, in high school, I not only got an education, but I learned how to live and work with all races of people. I'll cherish all the good times and good friends of high school forever. This year, the 1992 talent used these quotes as well as many others to make our book personal. The staff distributed surveys to the student body to assure that our yearbook would be unique from any other year or any other school. We hope we have successfully captured a special moment or memory for each and every student. However, this book would have never have become a reality without the immense dedication of our advisor, Mrs. James. Thank you, Mrs. James. At this point, I would like to ask Mr. Griffin to come forward and accept the 1992 talent.
On behalf of the staff and the students, I would like to thank this year's yearbook staff for an absolutely outstanding job of capturing 1992 in print. Thank you.
It gives me great pleasure to introduce to you our secretary of the class, who thought of the class gift, prepared the class gift, and will now deliver the class gift, Danielle Maynard. Our class gift to Ferndale High School is starting a new tradition. We are reinstating the Alumni Association. Our graduates, future and past graduates, by being a part of this organization, will receive many benefits. The purpose of the Alumni Association will be to keep track of each of us as we continue on our paths, moving closer to our goals and dreams. Through periodic newsletters, it will also keep us informed of what is going on in our hometown of Ferndale, and keeping us close to home, no matter where we will be in our journey through life. By the Alumni Association following our steps, it will in turn make locating each of us for our class reunion an easier task. These efforts by the Alumni Association will keep us united as one. On behalf of the class of 1992, it is with great honor that I present this class gift.
On behalf of the high school, I would like to thank Danielle and the class of 1992 for their generous gift in reestablishing the Alumni Foundation. And this plaque will represent that and will be in the Commons forever as a representation of your generous gift. Thank you very much.
I would like to present to you the president of our school board,
who just happens to be a friend of mine, Dr. Edward Sharples. He will present the John F. Kennedy Awards. Our theme, as you know, is a quote by John F. Kennedy. If we cannot end now our differences, at least we can make the world safe for diversity. Dr. Sharples.
Thank you very much, Nicole. Graduates of the outstanding class of 1992, parents and friends. On December 18, 1963, the Board of Education adopted the following resolution. Whereas our country has suffered a great loss and injury in the death of its 35th President, John Fitzgerald Kennedy, through the abuse of personal freedom, and whereas President Kennedy stood for and exemplified in many ways the high purpose and intelligence, the public conscience and true accomplishment which our schools strive to foster, and whereas the Board of Education believes it is appropriate and desirable to establish in his honor an award to recognize outstanding achievement in the combination of scholarship and service as a manifestation of the basic aims of education, now therefore be it resolved that the Board of Education of the School District of the City of Ferndale hereby creates the John Fitzgerald Kennedy Award to be given each year to the boy and the girl in the senior class of the Ferndale High School who have best shown through accomplishment in scholarship and service values that can be derived from education. As President of the Board of Education, it is my pleasure, it is my honor, it is my duty to present the John F. Kennedy Awards this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, to the female recipient, I present the award to Ellen Speakers. And it is equally my honor to name the male recipient this evening of the John F. Kennedy Award. It is Philip Colosimo.
Here to present our first theme speech is an exceptional student and one heck of a swimmer, Emily Malkin. The theme of this year's graduating class is a quote by John Fitzgerald Kennedy. It reads, "If we cannot end now our differences, at least we can make the world safe for diversity." This quote touches on one of the most important characteristics of our society, diversity. Every one of us is unique. We have different beliefs, different values, and different religions. We come from different backgrounds and 38 different countries and speak various languages. We all have different customs and our own unique heritage. All of these things make Ferndale one of the most culturally diverse schools in this area, perhaps even in the state. Together, we form a large patchwork quilt made up of many brightly colored individual personalities. We are brought together with experiences and friendships that will bond us for years to come. It is because of this diversity that we graduates will be leaving high school with knowledge that no book can teach and an understanding that many people will never have. For the past 12 years, we have studied together, worked together, played together, and learned together. We have learned to respect each other's differences and accept opinions and customs that are foreign to us. We have gained an understanding that is immeasurable in value, an understanding of each other and of the world. Now we are leaving the familiar environment of high school and beginning a new chapter in our lives. As we head off to college, to the armed forces, or into the disciplined world of work, it is extremely important that we remember what our experiences at Ferndale have taught us and use this knowledge for the rest of our lives in everything that we do. We will never be able to fully end our differences, as John F. Kennedy put it. However, this should be looked upon as a positive thing, for the world would be a very dull and monotonous place if every one of us was the same. And so it is up to us to be tolerant and understanding, to respect each other's ideas and customs, to try our best to end prejudice in our society, and to help make our world safe for diversity.
And thanks speaker, who is also an exceptional student, tennis player, and our very own homecoming queen, Ellen Speakers.
I can remember as though it was yesterday, my first day here at Ferndale High as a freshman. I was overwhelmed by the size of the commons and by the many flags which symbolize the diversity which is inherent in the high school community. I soon learned that in order to become part of the Ferndale family, I had to leave my apprehensions at the door and enter with my hand extended in friendship. Coming from a very divergent ethnic background, I learned early in life that people are not to be judged by their cultural differences, but by their uniqueness. My parents first came to this country approximately 30 years ago so that they could start a new life for themselves and for the children they intended to have. Without knowing a word of English, my mother and father entered the American workforce with commendable determination. It is because of their many hardships that they raised their 3 children to be open-minded and to accept people for who they are. My parents were not the only ones who believed that there are lessons to be learned from diversity. John Fitzgerald Kennedy's strong conviction about the quality of being American was found in his quote, "If we cannot end now our differences, at least we can make the world safe for diversity." This quote closely paralleled my parents' faith in coming to America and what America was all about. Although every culture has its own unique qualities, they each have a couple characteristics which bind them together. These characteristics being pride and the willingness to share this pride with others. By sharing this pride with others, America will be able to progress instead of regress. And in order to progress, the negative aspects of each ethnic background should be ignored, while the best aspects should be reinforced. By this means, we can end our differences and make this world safe for diversity. And so now I leave my familiar surroundings with apprehension, but with appreciation. Appreciation for the guidance I have received from my parents, teachers, and peers. They will always be remembered with admiration. And to my fellow graduates, I thank you for sharing your diversity with me and for making my high school career a memorable one. I wish all of you the best of luck in the future. And remember, as a famous author once said, hitch your wagon to a star.
I'd like to bring bring back to the mic Mr. Edward Griffin, our principal.
Thank you. Will the faculty please rise? Thank you, the class of 1992. Thank you. Faculty, please be seated. Thank you, Mr. Griffin. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, faculty members, members of the Board of Education, and distinguished graduates. It's an honor to be with you this evening and to tell you a little bit about this, the class of June 1992. Tonight we will graduate 218 students. 102 will continue their education at a 4-year college or university. 53 will attend a 2-year college, and 11 plan to continue at a business or vocational school. This represents 76% of this class. 10 will join a branch of the armed forces, 15 plan to work full-time, and 27 are undecided. 32 of our graduates are members of the National Honor Society. 12 were honored by Phi Beta Kappa with a grade point average of 3.8 or better. The top 10% of this class have a minimal grade point average of 3.689. And one has maintained a 4-point average all through high school and deserves special recognition. Will Emily Malvitz please stand and be recognized? Congratulations, Emily, and thank you for a job well done. 90 of our students received 311 awards for convocation. 63 seniors were awarded 102 scholarships. Local service clubs and businesses gave $33,383 in scholarships. Seniors received $26,630 from the state of Michigan and $101,145 from colleges and universities, for a total financial aid package of $161,158. Many honors and awards have already been bestowed upon this class, and now it is time to present each graduate his or her diploma. President Sharples, as certified to me by the staff and administration of Ferndale High School, I now certify to you that those students whose names will be called this evening have successfully completed all of the requirements for graduation. I present to you the fabulous class of June 1992.
And now will the marshals please present the class for graduation.
Sana Abed. Jessica Mary Adair with honors. Mr. Griffin will be presenting the Principal's Award for Academic Excellence. This award will be presented to the top 10 students in the graduating class of 1992. A student's rank is based on accumulated grade point average. The first award will be presented to Jessica Adair. Jessica's grade point average is 3.857, and she ranks 4th in the graduating class. Jessica will attend the University of Michigan in the fall. She has been active on the cross-country team, the National Honor Society, the yearbook, co-editor, and recognized by Phi Beta Kappa. Jessica will be employed as a lifeguard at the Cranbrook Swim Club this summer. Congratulations, Jessica. Silva Gabriel Alvarez. William Alvarez.
Alan Ignatz Ross. Beatrice Marie Skiba. Denard Slade.
At this time, I would like to introduce our farewell speaker. At this time, I would like to reintroduce Nicole Page, who will present the 1992 farewell speech. Nicole?
Be right after her.
We do not fear the future, for we, the graduating class of 1992, are the future. We have been through some tough times, so we thought. But the changes we've experienced and the problems we face have not discouraged, but encouraged our will to go on. Sure, we complain when our 7 free absences mysteriously turned into 3. Yeah, some of us broke into cold sweat when we found out we needed to pass the ACT in order to enter college. And some of us even cried when the administration established the change. I'm glad to say those were the fun times. Only 28% of high school graduates complete college. Jobs are scarce and times are so bad that we have to be the best politicians and the very best teachers. So as the old saying goes, the cream always finds its way to the top. So we have to be the cream of the crop. Put on your seatbelts because we are riding into some difficult times. Then in a few years, we are going to look back on Dad saying no to using the car for that hot date. And Mom saying, no, you can't go. And our parents' favorite saying, because I said so. And we will understand the discipline and thank God for the independence they've instilled in us. Just because we are saying farewell to Ferndale, all of our friends, and some of the best teachers in the world does not make this the end. This is just the beginning of our life, our independence, our own bills, and our dreams that will one day become reality. With a lot of sacrificing and a whole lot of hard work, every graduating senior in this courtyard can be a success. We have the chance, the ability, and the preparation to be a success. This is our farewell. So as life goes on, let us succeed as we proceed. At this time, I'm proud to say to the class of 1992, would you kindly change your tassels from the left to the right?